Hey guys, welcome to another Vlogust vlog. Today I'm going to be telling you the story of my short experience in college. So I graduated high school in June of 2009. And like most kids, I was like, I don't want to go to school, I want to take a break. But due to some drama that happened senior year, I listened to my guidance counselor and ended up going to college in August. So when I got there, the first couple of nights I had a nervous breakdown. I actually called home saying I don't want to be here. This isn't, I don't want to be here. And my father was like, okay, well, you can come home and when your breaks are, I'll stay. Because he was planning to GTFO when I went to college. But when you hear your 18-year-old calling you saying you've had enough, you tend to show sympathy. So, no. And then during the first few days, I had roommate roulette. The first one never showed up at all. And at the last minute said, I'm not going. The second one was put in the wrong dorm because we had a pet wing. Yay, pets. I got to bring my kitty. And they said they were allergic to animals. Makes sense because we had cats, we had ferrets, we had weasels, we had hamsters, we had guinea pigs. Pretty much any small animal or small caged animal we had. So, third roommate. All I knew about him was he came from Hiroshima. And I'm like, okay, that's actually really cool. I'm going to be rooming with an international student. We talked the first day he got there, watched a movie, and after that, we didn't talk at all. Now, one time he said, would you mind helping me clean the room so we could rearrange it a little? So out of my entire first semester, which was August to December, he said two things to me. That was it. And then he would come in at like 1, 2 in the morning over the weekend when he knew I had a class at 8:30, so I had to wake up at like 7 because I lived in the dorm and I had to fight to get to the shower. If you live in a dorm, you know. And then one time he left for vacation, I stayed. His alarm went off and it was on his phone that didn't work because it was a Japanese phone and it didn't work in the country, and it was set to Japanese. So when I tried to shut off the alarm, I was like, oh, what do I do? What buttons do I push? I just started pushing buttons and I'm like, okay, I must have turned it off. 5 minutes later, it went off again. I'm like, oh. So I took it off the charger and pulled out the battery. and left him a little note saying, can you please make sure your alarm is turned off before you leave? And then, after that, my second year, now this is the point where you want to get popcorn because it's like a Lifetime movie. My second year, got a new roommate that was awesome. He had a bunny. Really nice person. We got along great. But my depression started acting up, and the college knew something was up because I went from a 3.8 my first year to a 2.5, I think it was. I don't remember. Quite frankly, I want to forget college at all. But anyway, first semester went smooth. Yeah, my grades went down. Second semester, I was working in the library. It was fine. Didn't understand the organization system, but it happens. And 2 weeks? No, it was like a month into the semester. They called me in and said, "We think you have some underlying mental issues that need to be dealt with." And they kicked me out. And it wasn't their counseling center that said it. It wasn't anyone with a degree in psychology or mental health that said it. It was a former criminal justice teacher that I had as a professor and got the highest grade in that class. So someone with someone with very little knowledge of mental health said, "You have underlying mental issues that need to be dealt with." To this day, I don't know what they mean. And neither did therapists I saw at the time. And they were like, "What are they talking about?" I'm like, "Your guess is as good as mine." But the thing is, if they had waited till spring break, they would have had all the answers. I was going to see someone. But they didn't. They didn't bother. So I'm like, okay. One of my family members had to drive 3 hours. Had to drive like 6 hours round trip to come get me because they wanted me out the same day. Yeah. And I haven't been back to college since because I owe them $2,500 and I don't have a way to pay for it right now. So, yeah. Fair warning. If you are thinking about going to college, that is great. That's wonderful. But go when you're ready. Don't let your guidance counselor, your parents, your teachers influence you to go right away. If you want to take a year off to work or travel or whatever, that is your choice. Don't let them influence you like they did me, because if I had taken a year off, I probably would have found out about the mental health issues, would have changed colleges before I even went, and I probably would have gotten my degree in criminal justice. So, Oh, yeah. That is something you have to decide on your own. No one can make that decision for you, no matter how hard they try. So, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment section. Or comment section. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more Vlogust. See you soon, guys. Bye.